A 3-year-old boy known as Little Romeo is fighting for his life at Texas Children's Hospital after being shot in the back by a stray bullet as he watched television on the second floor of his home. Lorian Milan, the boy's grandmother, was with Romeo at the time and told him to get down on the ground. Unfortunately, it was too late. Romeo had been hit and was bleeding. Milan picked him up and ran downstairs for help, where HPD officers arrived quickly and did something that possibly saved his life.
One of the police officers ran up the stairs into the apartment complex, saw that the kid had been shot. Instead of waiting to call EMS, he picked the kid up in his arms, ran out of the apartment complex to his vehicle, and directly took himself to Texas Children.
Scared residents living at the Kings Row apartments in Sunnyside describe in detail how a dozen rival gang members allegedly fired bullets towards each other, hitting walls, doors, and windows.
I mean, this is something that happens every other day. And it's like once y'all leave, it'll be another shooting. It's ridiculous. Like, we're tired. We're all fear for our lives. Our kids. It's very scary just to try to make it.
The victim's grandmother, who had made a plea to stop the violence, met with Mayor Sylvester Turner and Police Chief Art Acevedo. They were able to walk into the crime scene to see it firsthand. During the mayor's press conference, he described what he saw when he entered the apartment.
It was painful, okay? We certainly understood what she was saying and her emotions. The grandmother was a victim of Hurricane Harvey. She moved over into this apartment complex, or came over here, because she was displaced. Okay? There are several individuals in that apartment complex. The bullet came from outside in. When she heard the shots being fired, she was telling everybody inside the apartment complex to get on the ground, including her grandson. And her grandson moved from one place in the apartment and was heading like towards the back. And he stopped. And she told her grandson, "Son, get on the ground." And then he fell to his knees and collapsed. And it was the other person in the room who then said he has been shot.
As a result of this horrible crime, Mayor Turner and Chief Acevedo discussed new strategies for combating violence. One is to keep gates locked at all times with access only to residents. The other is to contact the owner to place surveillance cameras to help identify suspects.
I don't want any crime that exists in the city, but when it involves our children, it just takes it to another level for all of us, and certainly for me. And we're going to do everything that we need to do to find the individuals who were a part of this, and to bring them to their day of justice very, very soon.
Police Chief Art Acevedo thanked the mayor for his generosity in providing $1 million to fight crime in this area.
And if it wasn't for the $1 million that he gave us, those officers would not have been out here last night on that overtime initiative in the perfect position to save lives, the life of that baby, and most importantly, maybe other lives, because when the cops were here so quickly, the shooting stopped and the perps left.
And to the parents, let me say this, Mayor. I talked to some parents, and they said, "Council member, I'm just afraid of my life if I give up, if I mention something. You will be protected." I had a great conversation with Sergeant Glover, who's patrolling this area. Trust me, he made it very clear. You will be protected.
Mayor Sylvester Turner and Police Chief Acevedo have said that there's a $5,000 reward for the capture of these suspects. You can call anonymously to Crime Stoppers at 222-TIPS. Mariano Yanguren, HTV News.